Good morning! Oh, wait, I haven't even opened ARKNIGHTS yet. I'm trolling. Good morning, guys! It's time for your morning latte. I'm tired. I'm very sleepy. Turns out, I can say this, right? Yeah, I can. Turns out, I'm gonna go to con tomorrow. So, that's exciting for me. I wasn't originally gonna go outside this week, but I have a friend table. He only asked me for help, so that's exciting, I guess. You know, never mind the fact that I have all these other things to do. It's hard to have friends, guys. It's hard to have friends. There's lots to talk about this time. I probably should. I wish there's a way to disable that login screen. I wish there's. I have a lot going in my brain right now. Oh, so I seem kind of out of it today. That's probably why. Too much grass? There is so much grass involved. You don't even understand. Heckin'. Talk about this later when we get to those stages, alright? But basically, last week, we started stream like earlier, right? And then we ended. Part of the reason for that was because last week I had an event that I was invited to. It's like a choir event, right? And let's just say, oh, it said I disconnected. Anyway, yeah, last week I went to a choir event, and let's just say, it was probably one of the worst experiences of my life. Like, one of the worst, like, non-detrimental to my health experiences. Like, one of the worst one-time event experiences. One of the worst, individuated, like, moments of my life. You know, kind of vibe. Yeah. I'll tell you guys about it later, but first we gotta prepare for this dungeon meshi event. We can't be too distracted while we're pulling, because otherwise the characters will sense our distraction, right? And they won't come home because they'll be like, oh, you know, Latte's not paying attention, therefore obviously that means we can slack off and just not arrive. So yeah, this last week has been kind of a roller coaster ride. Yeah. I don't know what else to say to that. That's just how it is. Plus side, I feel like my voice might be going a little bit, so I have cough drops. I usually don't buy cough drops. I usually buy like syrup that I put in my water and whatever, or I just drink it separately. But today I got cough drops. I kind of like the taste of cough drops. I don't know. That's pretty common, right? That cough drops are meant to taste good. I really like how minty they are. I'm a big fan of like mint flavors. Let's see. Let me just set up my base stuff first. I've been slacking on ARKNIGHTS lately. I haven't been playing it nearly as often or as much or as like thoroughly as I should be. So forgive me for that. I've been even like my projects and stuff have slowed down a little bit because I'm waiting for people. I haven't been thinking about ARKNIGHTS as much. Actually, if you guys might have seen, I actually downloaded a heckin' God, this is embarrassing. I downloaded a heckin' Love in Deep Space recently, and I've been playing that. Because I said I wanted to dub over some of the parts of it, because I've been like passively consuming some of the content. Just for fun, right? It's like, they have like audio dramas and stuff. But the thing that's really bothered me about it is that it's not fully voiced. If they have like audio dramas, they only have voices for the guys. They don't have voices for the main character or any of the narration. So they call it an audio drama, but there's only one voice. And I think it's really annoying. So I was thinking about dubbing that. that's what I was thinking. So I downloaded the game for that purpose, but I'm having fun with it. It's not bad. What else is there we need to do today? Can't buy any of those. Well, I guess we'll just start pulling now. I guess we'll just start now. Yeah, I guess we will. Okay. Well, currently we have something in the realm of 200 plus 20, so like 240 pulls, 250 pulls, right? We're guaranteed her at 120, which is kind of high, but I think it's reasonable. I think it's doable. Ah, Terran food. Ah, Terran food. Don't reach 120. I'm not holding my breath. I'll just put it that way. Alright, have a good meal. Since 6-star Neural came out? That's kind of crazy. That's a long time ago. No, but as an ARKNIGHTS content creator, I feel kind of obligated. Ah, okay. Hey, Chill Chuck! I did like Dungeon Meshi. I think did I finish season 1? I don't even remember if I finished season 1. I think I did. But it's fun. I think I really like the everyone says this, man. I'm not special. Everyone says this, but I do really like appreciate their world building. I think it's really unique, I guess, the way that they handle it. It's really nice. Straight to 120. Shush, 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 shush. We gotta talk about how cool Marcel is, alright? Otherwise she won't come home, man. My friends are talking about last time I was talking with my friends about Dungeon Meshi, we were talking about how Chilchuck is the only straight man to the rest of the autism group. Well, my friends was arguing that Marcel isn't that autism coded, but I think she kind of is. It's just like, you know, less apparent when you compare it to the other two. What? Okay. Yeah, I do think it's really interesting to like delve into I hate the word delve now. Delve into like the world building for like specifically like food and how food works in fantasy worlds. It's something that you don't really consider. Damn. Early 6-star 50. I don't even know what I'm at. I think I'm about 40. I think no, we did 30 now. This is 40. Man! Oh hey, we got the other one though. Look at food of all things is 100% artistic. Yeah, for sure. Did you guys read the poem? I wrote a poem in the description today. You guys want to check it out? I think it's kind of beautiful. Not gonna lie, what a work of poetry if I do say so myself. Alright, that's a 50. We should be around guaranteed. Statistically, we will have a 6-star by now. Guess not. I guess I'll do single polls until I get a 6-star and see how that goes for us. Yeah? Yeah, let's do that. I actually don't remember what my poem was. Oh, hey! 53 polls actually wasn't that bad. Man! God isn't real. Hold on, I want to read my poem real quick because I don't remember what I wrote. I just remember writing it last night at like 3 AM and I was like, man, this is comedy. Everyone will appreciate that. Originium, slug with a dash of lime, beat a thug meal in a mug without a dime. Oh, that's funny. Which part of thug specifically is getting time added? I think it's just like the way I imagine it is that you're just taking ingredients from a thug, right? Because like, you know, if you're too poor to afford a meal, obviously you just gotta beat a guy up and then get his rations, and then you add some time to it. I don't know what time tastes like. Never thought about it. Anyway. 50 more pulls. At least this means we'll get more potentials for the other guys. Yay! Yay! Dude. I know it's still early. We're only at 70 pulls right now, but I'm getting virtuoso flashbacks already. Never mind. 80 came a little bit early. Oh boy.
你好，你好，阁下就是博士。我家的雇员承蒙罗得到照顾了，他们没给诸位添什么麻烦吧？嘿嘿，对了。行動予備隊 AC。
Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? Bro, the least they could do is give me, hold on, let me take a look. I don't have Nymph, I don't have Narantuya, I don't have Obianis, I don't have Ascalon, I don't have Ray or Degenbrecker, or Hoider, or Jessica. They couldn't give me any of these guys. They're only giving me characters that I've already had. So stop. I close eyes so I did not perceive. I reinstall get Scotty again. Basis pot 3, supported part 2. That's crazy. I mean, at least Scotty's pretty, right? Dude, I'm just saying, the game hates me. I've gotten Lee so many times. He's broken my... He's come as a spook so many times. Genuinely unfair. Lee and Executive over 122, pain. I'm so close to 150. That's messed up. Offering hell. Oh! Surely this time, right? Surely you won't have it again, right? What? Like that's what? 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5? That's a 1 in 8 chance, right? Surely there's only a 1 in 8 chance that I don't get Marcial this time, right? Like in my combined totals, right? Surely this is surely I won't get another off rate, right? Scared me, Laios. Dude, don't do that. There we go. Okay, I'm done. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. It's bad for my heart. Bad for my blood pressure. I should probably change this. I actually haven't done any of the kernel headhunting because I kind of like haven't thought about it at all. It's just it hasn't been on my radar at all. I don't even really know how to do this. Can I? Is it possible to change? I remember there's something about changing oh, potluck party. There's something about changing which operators run rate up, but I don't know how to do that. Or I guess it's like this, and then you just a point where you could change it though, right? I might be going insane. Never mind. Whatever. I'll just keep an eye on that banner, I guess, in the future. All good. All good. All good. All good. All good. Let's look at the new guys. You missed the last selection banner? Ah, it's only one of them. I see. I remember doing the selection for the selection banner, and I was like, yeah, these guys are kind of whatever. I don't really want them. Perhaps it's a good thing after all. I did hear the Chillshock is kind of meta though. Out of all the dungeon meshi characters, he's probably the most meta, so we'll build him a little bit. Every friend groups need was one guy who's completely done with everyone else. Nobody else knows why he's there, but he's the moral backbone of the group. Everyone needs one of those guys. She's still useful. She got powercraft to high heaven. She's still useful. She's still very strong. Sorry, it's kind of funny. I think I have this literal exact brush that's used for this part. Like for this line of dark blue. I think I literally have that exact Photoshop brush. I know that's like the most random thing, but 11 to 50. Is her Giga busted? Oh shoot. Do I have our second module? I should, right? I should have our second mod. I surely do. But yeah, do you think modules was a good addition to the game? Not out yet? Okay. Yeah, do you think I think in terms of like balance. Okay. I will say I feel like ARKNIGHTS has gotten worse at balancing lately. Like every so often they'll just release a character that kind of breaks the meta a little bit. All good. But I think models is a good addition for that. All right. Very pretty. This makes me want to watch Little Witch Atelier. So that's exciting. I don't know what mods are. That's these things. This like, little square at the bottom here. So you have like this thing where you can get like you can do some stages for it, and you can get some buffs for like their talents and stuff, right? And then this one will increase like how much mana she gets at the maximum level. It's just nice stuff. It's like usually like very subtle tuning, rather than anything like really crazy, but it's still really nice to have. 70. I liked Marcille. We'll keep her at 60 though. I liked Marcille, but she wasn't like, I don't know. I didn't feel that strongly, I guess. She just loves women, and you know that's pretty relatable. Because use mana does not recover 1 point protection when on the field. And having mana, attack increases. Initial mana plus 25. And this one's 80 mana. Right? Oh no, Am I crazy? I literally don't understand. If they can be activated at any time, why do they have an initial cost and an actual cost? Unless this is the mana cost? And like this is the original initial cost, like the initial mana that you start with, and this is how much, and then like the second number is. Whatever. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. What does Laios do? HP's above 25%, it gains vigor. Laios cannot attack for 15 seconds? Buddy. Mana's uber jank. Okay, that's exciting. Try it out, you'll understand. Oh, I don't know if I do want to. Wait, I just noticed that these special icons are really funny. It's blocked during the skill are frightened. Blocked enemies. That's so... Sorry. This is extremely. He is extremely weird. Laios is extremely weird. I'll keep him at E1, I think. I don't know if I want him higher than that. I'll level him because he's a, like, you know, he's a what do you call it? A collab character, but like, man, you know? Damn, he's been collecting genetic information from the operators? That's kind of messed up. Yeah, we'll just keep him that level. We'll just keep him this. That's good. That's fine. Yeah. E1's good enough. Yep. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Oh, I should double check what your skills are. Stop hacking. Add your skill ends. Gain DP randomly. Gain dodge, attack speed, and obtain DP with every attack. Okay. Is the dwarf event reward? Yes. Senshi is the welfare for this. I think Senshi was also extremely odd, but I don't know the details about it. Okay. Well, let's start Delicious on Terra then. I did really like this track when I heard it from the trailer. This one's really exciting. I like the song. Although I'm a little worried that Kyobi is a part of it. Healthy Market, Senshi's Dungeon Diner. Yeah, that's Senshi, alright. Give my head on her as module data blocks, polymers, blah blah blahs. Cool, cool, cool. Kyobi's powerful or flavorful doodles. Oh, the story fits your vibe. I don't know if we have time to read it today. I do have to like prepare to go to the con tomorrow tonight. So like after stream today, I'll probably have to like spend some time doing that. Yeah. But I am going out this weekend, and if I have time, because I am helping table, I probably will read some of the story. Yeah. Anyway, really big pot. A really, really big pot. Put tons of ingredients in it, and they turn to delicious stuff in a blink. Bubbling. Are those slugs? I don't like that. I really don't think originium slugs should be eaten. Like, in my mind, they're like, you have like little bits of originium in the slug, but then on top of that, you like the rest of the slug, like maybe it coats the shell of a real slug, and then the rest of it's like radiation, which is why it's so big. Right? I don't like that. I think that's disgusting. I don't want to eat that. Dungeon Meshi collab, would you expect? I know that's valid, but it's also like, ugh, ugh. Yummy escargot? I don't know. Would you eat a radioactive escargot? I wouldn't personally. Alright, cook. Oh, something yummy. Extra yummy. Berries out the shiny sluggies. They worked really hard to get these. What's it taste like? Okay, mustard gourmand. A rant. Yo, wait. That's kind of funny. Oh wait, this is how the. That's how the level's laid out. That's actually amazing. That's kind of peak, no? Spicy slugs. Princess New Groove kind of bug food. Grumbling tummies. Before serving it, operators gradually lose increasing amounts of HP. If you add ways to add them to the pot and fill your. I don't like this vibe. I'm scared now. Alright, how about this? I think since we don't have a whole lot, let's read the first chapter. Yeah? We'll read the first section. Originium Slug Ranch. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry. The idea of that kind of grosses me out. Alright, let's get rid of all the really cool characters. We'll keep Dorothy because I don't have any trust on her. And let's bring a healer because I like healers, and let's bring these two because I like vanguards. Actually, no, let's bring Children instead. Acquisition date. Let's bring these three because they're the collab characters. And then who else would be kind of important? Let's bring Kaylee. Lore accurate. Let's do... You know, actually, hold on, I'm sorry. Taking a break real quick. I want to actually go master a KOB skill too because I keep forgetting to. And we'll do that now. Where are you at? Little dog. Probably should have put an upgrader there first, but whatever. It's a little too late now. I also am kind of stupid. I wish they would organize it for me so I don't have to go searching every single time. Here we are. Okay, there we go. Who else do we put on the team for this collab? No, consider right now. Oh wait, actually I haven't checked whose skins are out. I don't think I can afford any of them. Ooh. I do want this one. That's cute. That's Irene? I unfortunately like my current. I like my current Irene better. I think she doesn't have a skin. That's pretty. And that's cute. I'll probably just buy Marcel. Even if this Irene skin is kind of cool. I like default Irene, unfortunately. That is not the right button. Alright, who else do we put on the team? Who else deserves to consume good food today? Let's see, who hasn't been fed in a while? Let's see someone that's a little niche. Like... Oh, I have a terrible idea. This is gonna hurt me in the long term, but let's bring the lesbians. Oh, And then let's bring... Let's look at trust now. I care about this. Who's low trust? Sure. I'll bring Pepe, and I'll bring Simulator Trainer because she's also low trust. There we go. Palace? Oh, we should probably bring Palace, huh? She is pretty niche and we don't use her very often, do we? Alright. Let's take a look at the story. I just realized I had to do the voice acting. I was mentally prepared for this. 1 second. Elias, run! Okay. I didn't realize we had fallen in this world. The moment she was swallowed whole by the red dragon, my sister Fallen teleported the rest of us out of the dungeon with her magic. Magic. I see, that's why we don't have Fallen. Our belongings and travel friends are all left behind. What? Messed up. I didn't realize there was a lore behind it. Or he had no choice but to venture the dungeon again to rescue Fallen before she's digested. I didn't realize that they lost all their stuff. I would have forgotten that part. Anyway, we tried eating the monsters we killed to feed ourselves. It's been tough, but thanks to that, we met new friends, solved all kinds of problems, and learned many new things about I hope the changing of the icons doesn't mean they're the ones who are talking, but I realize that might be the case. Oops. But just as we were venturing deeper, thinking all was going well, we seem to have found ourselves in a new predicament. Man, Fallen's never getting down there. Tree. Fallen! Oh, just had a dream. You're finally awake, Elias. How are you feeling? Still dizzy? Not really, but now that you mention it, I'm feeling a little hungry. Where are we? Where are we indeed? sky, sun, the woods, and... It looks like somewhere outside the dungeon, right? But no, it's not. None of us recognize this place at all. Not me, not Senshi, not even Chilchuk. And look, I haven't been getting no response at all. I tried several times, but the spirits aren't responding to me. That's strange. Senshi, what are you doing? Been examining the soil here. Look, the soil is moist, deep in color, and starts to smell when you rub it in your palms. Which means it's got a lot of organic matter packed in there. Meaning? Blink. I do like his heckin' eyeballs. Weird comment, but anyway. I mean, he's just perfect for planting. Hey, just like the soil on the black back of a golem. Who cares? Marcel face. Pipe down, Marcel. You spooked the birds. Well, I have good news and bad news. First, we checked our surroundings and we haven't come across any monsters. This place should be safe. What about the good news? That was the good news. So what's the bad news? The bad news is this place is huge and nothing like any environment I'm familiar with. From a high vantage point, I can tell we're on the edge of a field forest. I've never seen anywhere like this in the first 5 floors, and I haven't heard anything like it either. Which means... Blush? Could it be that the dungeon has changed shape? Never seen any of those birds before. Strange. An area of the dungeon? Looks like a whole different place to me. Could this be similar to being inside one of those paintings? Were you brought to another world? I love isekais. Does that mean we'll get to see monsters no one ever seen before? And if we're lucky, to taste them too? I like how he loses his nose. Do you even realize what you're saying? Our top priority is saving Fallen, not wasting our time in whatever this place is. And there's one other thing I should mention. I've tried several times now, but I'm only able to use simple magic here. That could be an issue. What's more? There's more? Something off about the forest that's clearing here. As if someone opened up the soil for planting things. I'm quite familiar with methods like that. You don't care about my magic getting weaker at all, do you? Come to think of it, I did spot some strange wooden hut outside the forest. Maybe people are living there? Well, let's head there and ask around, see if we can learn anything. What is this, Dark Souls? Perhaps. Don't change the subject. A strange wooden hut. Let's go check it out. Hey! Do you think Kobe lives here? Do you think Kobe lives anywhere? Do you think Kobe's real? Is Kobe real? Are we real? Maybe we're all just a symptom of a drug-induced haze. We need to be more cautious. We know nothing about this place. Who knows what's inside? We might even encounter hostile demi-humans? Demi? I suggest you let me go first, too. Hey! What a track. I love this track. That's not big, but it's got plenty of fencing. The stakes are all planted firmly into the ground, too. Nice and steady. The bars above the ground are obviously short. Most folks will climb over them out, no problem. I guess they go deep to keep animals inside from digging their way out. There's food that's probably Kobe nearby. There's food everywhere, though. Do you think she lives inside of a grain storage? We are just really spicy slugs. Yeah, so spicy that we gain sentience. I'm also seeing some black rocks scattered all over. Some kind of marker, maybe? Well, hey, stop running around like that! What if it's dangerous? Kensuke arrested monsters nearby. Does that mean... Huh? I didn't realize that they had icons. I told you not to run around! Ah! It moves! There's something squishy under the rock! Is it some kind of insect monster that uses rocks as its shell? The shell's used for both protection and offense? Hey, don't just stand there and watch! Take care of it already! Its hard outer shell is more than enough protection for its abdomen. Have its neck too, which is usually not a lot of nerves. Wouldn't be easy to kill with just our weapons. Or still use our magic. Blackrock shooter mentioned? Keep it as weak as you can. We don't want to harm the environment here. Don't worry, I can't cast anything stronger than this right now anyway. I like this face of hers, that's cute. They're as weak as walking mushrooms. So it is a new type of monster. Are you alright, Marcel? How does the attacks feel? Fine, thanks for worrying about me. What a hard shell. You don't often see shells made of minerals. I wonder if originium slugs are radioactive. Our shooter's and punishing Grey Raven collab? Aw, you're right. But what about the rest of it? Flips the originium slug around in his axe. Ah! What's it like? Stay back! Don't lay a finger on it when we don't even know the first thing about it. Critters that crawl on the ground usually live off of the decomposing organic matter, so they're likely to be full of bacteria and parasites. You could get infected just by touching it. Haha, joke. That's true. Kensuke, we found the slug already. Is there something else? Hey, there's more. Hold on, the rocks around us have all come to life. In that case, we'll just have to take them all down. I still want to do the combat for me, so I don't have to do anything. How's this? Watch out! Seems like they come in all kinds. Think this be some kind of fluid. Careful, it seems to be corrosive. Wow, they can spit corrosive fluids? You're excited about that right now? I don't think I can do much damage to these guys. They're all yours. Have them eat your genius slugs to have them boost their immune system? You're so right. I only reached SSS 3 with her? Quick, we'll hide in this hut. Hey, buddy. What? What the heck? Senji, do you think those are gold decked in armor? All the orcs I know tend to dress pretty lightly. Must be the owner of the hut, should I ask? Ask what? Let's run for it. Amazing. Senji, put me down already. Is he chasing us? What is he anyway? Is he really an orc? You sure don't need me to go out and ask? Is this Bob's farm? I think it might be, but that doesn't look like Bob, does it? Why are people so curious about this? He's obviously hellbent on slaughtering us with that strange massive blade. We definitely pissed him off. Yeah, probably with your explosion magic. Why don't you try apologizing? I'm not apologizing to an orc. How are you supposed to chase off the rock slugs with that magic? So this is a new place we've never been to. There's so many things to do here. For the last time, Senshi, I know how to run. Put me down already. Hey! I've never read anything because of those books either. This is so cool. Laios! Sillies. That's pretty funny. Unfortunately, we only had time to read probably one story today, but that's fun. I like that. That's vibes. That's good vibes. Good vibes. Good fun. Harmless slug tries to flee when HP is under 50%. These exist? I'm stupid. Unfortunately, I did not realize that this is a home base, but all good. So, it'd be really nice to know what her mana is at. But I guess that's not important today. When you dumb? I am so dumb. You don't understand. I guess I'll put you here. Oh, hey! Big pot! I forgot that there was an HP drain mechanic. Until ingredients are used up. I see. Orc Chieftain. Oh, that is Big Bob. Well, Marcel, it's your turn now. My only other melee character here is Elysium, so I guess I'll just have to work with this. I guess we will not work with this. Let's try that again, shall we? Or a slug of beer. Oh, I forgot there is slug beer. I forgot we have slug beer in this game. Anyway, my bad. I'm evidently trolling. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, let's start with the lesbians. I like them, but I do need a melee character. Let's bring Irene, because I like Irene. And then let's bring... What else do I like? Oh yeah, we said we bring Palace. We'll bring Palace. There we go. Tamawaran koto. I do wish we could see what Marcel's deal is, because like, man, what's she doing? Like, what if I don't have, you know, like, what if I don't have enough mana and I ask her to use her skill, you know? What then? I think we do something like this, it'll work out. We do this to heal everyone. And surely this time this will work. Why does it look like she doesn't have enough? Am I crazy? No, surely it's the game who's at fault. I do like that Children has a bow, and also that their art style is so different. I think that's kind of funny. Familiar to attack. Oh, is that the bird thing that she's throwing? I like her eyes here too, that's kind of funny. Well, I hope, I wish Thorns good luck. Does this? Oh, it does, huh? I didn't realize that the explosive slimes also count as food for the pot. That's kind of gross. Not really sure I'd like to eat. Insert explosive chemical here. I don't know what chemicals are explosive. Alright. I still think something about this doesn't add up. Is this really the time for that? Who knows when that orc will catch up to us? Why is everything gross? Because food is gross. Isn't it? Like, inherently, I think food is kind of gross, you know? Until you can make it edible. We work so hard to make food not gross. Don't you have even a little sense of danger? This is uncharted territory. Nothing we know about the dungeon is going to help us here. I didn't expect the slugs to have totally different habits and levels of aggressiveness just for having different shells. But why were they working with that creature as strong as an orc? Are the slugs really intelligent enough to be tamed? Shh. Pipe down. The orc is here. Mine. He's coming! Bonk, bonk, bonk. What the? Why is he attacking the slugs? Are they not on the same side? Is he attacking everything around him indiscriminately? Well, hold on, I have an idea. What are you up to this time? Hi. What? Hi. Ah! 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 enough of this. Averting missiles to it now. Marcel, wait. Explosion, you're messing too literally, right? I'm not gonna get myself killed here by some orc. Fallen is still waiting for me to save her. Oh. Huh? Kill? Why'd I kill you? Did I look that scary? Cut the crab! Hey, watch out! That guy's shiny. That's the last of them. It's always a pain when they start running around all over the place. I knew it! You're not a violent bird who attacks indiscriminately. You just wanted to take care of the slugs for us! What? That's crazy. Explosion of that thing too, literally, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well. It's your first time here, no wonder. You see, I own this little ranch here, and I built these huts with my friends. It's a whole lot of work just to keep the originium slugs under control. You can call me Big Bob. You look like a bunch of wandering vagrants. The wastes are a dangerous place. You ought to rest up here. Excuse me, vagrants? We're adventurers? Is there a difference? Of course there is! So, they're called originium slugs. You're kidding me. You never heard of originium slugs? Oh, we haven't introduced ourselves yet, have we? I'm Laios. This is Senji, the newest member of the party. And this is Marcel, a mage, and this is Chilchuk, locksmith. Now that I take a look, you're all dressed kind of funny. Are you actors from Rankwood? What's that? Never mind, but you wouldn't get it even if I explained. Anyway, most folks would know to stay away when they see so many slugs in one place. So, why'd you come anyway? They thought you were intruders. So you raised these slugs here, that's incredible! There's nothing. There are plenty of those little guys here. Rather than making enemies out of them on the wastes, I figured I'd try putting them to use. They always get more active this time of the year. That's why I came out to the hut. Didn't expect to find you folks waking them all up and leading them away though. So another trust about to knock them all out by one and drag them back in. Sorry about that. That's okay. Okay. I don't remember anything about Big Bob, so I'm kind of surprised that he's just a guy. I guess that makes sense. So, anyway, you mean that they're raised on a farm and therefore are edible? Uh-huh. Are you crazy? They have to remind you that they were trying to kill us just now? And this isn't the time to learn about local cuisines. We need to. We do eat originium slugs, though. Really? They don't exactly look like something you'd want to eat. Maybe they have some kind of unique flavor then. Not quite. Rather than flavor, it's more like, well, you should try it by yourselves. I'll whip up something for you. I can help. Huh? What? Eat what? These slugs? No, hell no! I've cleaned the pots. Big Bob, I'd love to see how you cook with slugs. Great, thanks. First things first, the slugs we caught just can't be eaten right away. Gotta slip them over and keep them in water for 5 days to starve them. Keeps their digestive tract clean. Oh. What? Saying we need to wait 5 days for this? You'd start first. Luckily, I'd already prepared some earlier. Make sure you wear gloves. We'll boil them in water. They shrink most of the mink and make them easier to shell. Why can't you just pry it off as is? Because this way we can clean out all the mucus inside. Just blend them in the boiling water briefly and take them out. After that, we'll take the shell off and give the meat a rinse. See the mucus? Just like slimes. What's that? What? You haven't heard of slimes? Slimes, like this super common monster on the upper levels of the dungeon. So once you remove the meat, do you keep heating the shells in the water? Hey, don't just ignore me! As for the meat, there's still lots of mucus right now. We'll squeeze some lemons on it and rub it hard with salt and flour to get all the mucus off. Not gonna lie. Remove all the organs, take off its membrane, and rinse it a total of 5 times. Good thing I already ate, man. So, we can't eat the organs or the membrane? Feel free to give it a try if you don't like waking up to see the sun tomorrow. I think they're cooking something here. You think? Wow, really? You think? Hey, were you actually planning to eat this before you heard that? Such a delicate cleaning process. Even I'm not familiar with many ingredients that need to be prepared like this. They're originium slugs. That makes them far more dangerous than most animals out there. There's no skipping this step. Bob knows how to treat an alpha, ignore them. Messed up. Mikas Yam? Yo, you're free to have all the Mikas if you want it. I'm good. The ones I bring to my ranch may be raised in a controlled environment, but even they need to have their innards cleaned. If you run into any wild ones, don't even try to cook them. You could wash those slugs dozens of times and they still wouldn't be safe to eat. Okay, that's... I guess that makes more sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense. Looks like a huge pain. Can we pick up the pace, please? No. Ingredients like this need to be handled carefully. After this step, we'll lock some aromatic herbs to the water, like those thorny branches and leaves over there, and boil a slug in it again. More boiling? Dude, those slugs are gonna turn into heckin' hard-boiled eggs at this point. What's the rush, long ears? That's how you get rid of the earthy scent and tenderize the meat. If you don't mind the smell, though, we could skip the aromatics. Escargot eating hand can stream what? Probably not for a long time. Probably not for a long time. Please continue. Let's add as many chilies as we can. It'll be so spicy that you feel like you can breathe fire. Then more firewood. Keep those flames high. After that, we're pretty much done. We slice the meat, fry up a few more side ingredients, mix them up, and start stir frying. As soon as the meat starts to curl, it's done. Any longer, and it'll be too dry. Remember, as soon as the meat starts to curl. Oops, skipped a step. Drizzle some originium slug beer onto the meat. No need for that. This is more than perfect as is. Let's just dig it already, and then we can get back on the road. No need to waste more time on any extra steps. If you say so, not my problem. Well then, stir-fried chili originium slug is done. So cozy, are you sure? I kind of do not vibe. Been a long time for a 5%, let's go. Hey, Big Beard, what are you doing? Let me try something. These gels have been cleaned, right? Yeah. What's he up to? Sounds like a good man with some garlic marinade, delicious. I only bought pre-prepared and cooked them. I don't know if I ever tried preparing them at home. That's valid. I've never had snails, and I've had friends who have vouched for it. And, like, it's not uncommon in my culture, so, like, I'm willing to try it. But, like, I just haven't already. I just don't like mucusy things. I think slimy foods in general are kind of gross, right? Like, I'm not the biggest fan of okra. I guess okra's not slimy so much, but, like, it has, like, this kind of mucus, and I kind of don't like okra because of that texture. Alright, I also don't really like eggplant a lot of the time because it has also, like, that slimy texture when it's cooked. I'm just kind of, like, particular about slimy stuff. What's he up to? Who knows? I'll put the clean slug meat back into the shells, mince some garlic, and add a little butter, salt. Oh, shoot! Salt and pepper. And, of course, don't forget the missing step. Drizzle the meat and some originium slug beer. Then add a bit of minced garlic at the shells openings. And finally, put the shells back in the fire facing upwards and roast them for a while. The flames lick the originium slug shells and give them an intense wheat aroma. The oil sizzles as the warm scent of garlic wafts toward the party. Garlic does smell good. I think adding garlic to anything is like a cheat code, though. Then there's a light, joyful sound. Crackle. It's ready. Now hurry and take him out. He's drooling. Got pancakes ready too. Come on, let's eat. This brings me fear. I feel a lot of fear from watching this. I don't... That scares me. That scares me. He was my favorite character. I think Senshi is very, very popular, for sure. Ugh. Delicious. Put the meat on the bread and bite into it with the chilies. Then take a sip of beer. Try it. Here, try the pancakes. I added some fala beast eggs. Beloved guaranteed. Is that colorful stuff on top crushed candies? It's sweet. Fine, I'll try it too. What's this? Originium slug and... Oh, so good. I like the chewy texture, but way too spicy. It's very different from Sunny's cooking, but still good. With the beer, the roast slug doesn't have that earthy taste at all, unlike the stir fry. I knew it. The result is always better when you don't cut corners. Rushing will do you no good. No matter how minor a step is, we must take it carefully. That's what's so fascinating about cooking. Arcil, how anxious you were made me realize this. Hey, I wasn't. I'm not the kind of person who throws caution to the wind when I'm anxious. I'm only so worried because none of you seem to be. It's like none of you even want to get back as soon as possible. This beer is awesome. It's got a different malty taste to it. Unlike anything I've ever had. 30-year-old man, by the way. Deadbeat dad, by the way. Well, that's good to hear. I was planning to bottle and sell it, so I brewed a couple batches. Sounds like I'll be breaking in the dough. Originium slug beer? Is it brewed with the slugs? How's that work? There are many ways. If you raise them in clean white wheat husks from the moment they're born, the husks will stick to them and eventually they'll form shells that keep the smell. What? And if you mix the shells into your brew's hops, the best beer is what you'll get. Other places do it differently. Say feeding the slugs hops and using their mucus in the brew. Ooh, gross. I'm sure it tastes different, but I like my brews the best. The same goes for the pancakes you just had. Give the shiny little fella some fruit and the shells will end up sweet. I like that. I guess I can relax now that I know that there's a market for my beer. Oh, this is so good. Anyway, I didn't think of ourselves been so anxious because we kind of stumbled our way into this place by accident. Huh? Damn, we get a new main character. Big Bob was joining Dungeon Meshi as a part of the new, as their party now. To be frank, most of what you guys said has gone right over my head. Never mind. Guess I'll have to look elsewhere for answers. Well, everyone gets homesick. I know that much at least. But I've never met anyone who knows as little as you guys. It's not safe traveling like that. Take these with you. Big Bob quickly packs up some prepared slug meat and beer and hands them over to Laios along with a book. Laios flips through the book and finds it filled with crooked, illegible letters. What's this? That's my Bob's Gourmet Guide. Write down everything I've seen and whether it's edible or not. Oh, that's nice of him. Take it. He seems to be surprised about you in the littlest things, so just follow what it says in the book. Don't starve or get yourself food poisonings. Seems like this is right up Laios' alley. I can picture the expression on his face without even looking. Alright, I also know this place that has a lot of eccentric people. Sure, they'd be able to help you get home. Ah, Rose Island. I mean, they got that red-eyed woman on a leash. If anyone can handle this, it's them. Really? What's that place called? Rhodes Island. They've been opening branch offices in even the most remote villages. You should be able to find them pretty easily. Okay, Rhodes Island. Got it. What a strange name for an island. That mean we'll need to board a ship? If you do manage to find it, remember to say hello to Mudrock for me. Not a problem. Alright then, hope you find them soon. Thanks, big guy. My man has Asian uncle energy. Low key, yeah. Touching you with a chainsaw could be fun. I don't know, I feel like it'd be a bit big. What an interesting bunch. I sure hope they'll find that dungeon soon. Now, back to work. What happened to the rest of the food? Did they finish all of it? Ah, KOB. I can't burp on command. Cooked Originium slug. Yummy! Nice! This seems like a pretty fun event. Chances are if I am doing this while I am at a con, tabling at a con, I'll probably be live tweeting about it. Oh yeah, I feel like I should plug my social media more. Remember guys, I have Discord. Join my Discord. Follow me on Blue Sky. I'm probably not gonna be active on Twitter anymore, so you can see my Blue Sky in the description, probably. I think I put it there. That's all I got. Cool, big pot. Originium slug with legs too. Looks really meaty, but shrinks and cooks, so you have to eat a ton of them to get full. Also a huge pain to eat. Sluggy long legs? Like it, Originium slug. The kind of slug is everywhere. Huge pain to cook. You gotta chop these bits off, these bits off, not a little tiny bit. The person ever to eat it must have been starving really bad. Super cool, Mr. Good chainsaw stuff and make beer and tons of sluggy to cook. I wonder what his real job. You gotta be really careful preparing this sluggy because it'll explode right in your nose. The rum's actually edible and it's spicy. Cool. Exciting stuff. Unfortunately, oh. Roster cannot be changed. Fear. Clay. BTTR1. I'm all pumped up after that meal. How long have we been on the move? Slow down, what's the rush? Big Bob, what's the matter? I just remembered I left out an important outdoor cooking lesson. I'm sure you'd like more meals as filling as that last one, right? That last meal. I'm getting a little hungry just thinking about it. Must suck to be in a, like, have a huge appetite in the wild. Senji, what are we having for the next meal? I should learn how to cook the monsters around here. Let's start with these originium slugs here. Huh? Yep. All you need is this big pot and you can eat your fill of nearby... Yeah, okay, whatever. We already know this. Defeat edible enemies and their ingredients will be added into the pot. Heavier enemies will provide more ingredients. Dude. Good thing they don't have people, I hope? I hope they don't have people. When cooking, make sure to pay attention to the both time and heat. Just one moment. I don't know what heat has to do with this. Smells great. Now we can cook our own originium slug feast too. Don't knock it till you try it. I will knock it before I try it. A familiar aroma. After this have eaten, we'll gain a slight attack increase and continuously recover HP. The bit inside the pot will deplete over time and eventually run out. You can defeat enemies or refill the pot. Yep. If the pot runs out of food, you have to go hungry again. Huh? I don't want to feel hungry again. Sometimes you might meet unusual enemies. For example, see that sleeping slug over there? No. Let's take a look. Where? There you are. My eyes! Sheesh, I'll handle it. What is this thing? Berry? Well done. This is how you obtain unusual ingredients. Like the shiny berries, for example. They can be used in a number of ways. You can place them directly inside the pot to cook unusual meals and give everyone a special effect, okay? Or you can feed them to an individual operator to enjoy on their own. Of course, you can also just place them on the floor for some unusual effect. This great land of ours is huge. What is edible and how to eat them is up to you guys to figure out. I thought you gave me a book about this, buddy! Bob's Gourmet Guide is the starting point. If you're anything new, make sure to note it down. 1 second. OBS has a small issue. I'm just making sure that everything is all good right now. And tell me all about it next time we can catch up over some good deeds. Is the stream still up? Okay, it is. That was weird. I don't know what OBS is having an issue with then. It's probably the other stream. Okay, hold on. Alright. Anyway, whatever. All good. This one is 20 ingredients to the pot, 20 SP to the operator. Put in the pot. It's not as though we... Yeah, it's not as if we need a... It's all good. It's all good. And that's actually a little annoying though. Cause my chat broke. Now I have to pop out the YouTube one and use here. So give me a moment while I fix this. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Cool. Nice. Very, very, very cool. Ah, that's kind of cute. Oh, heck, it's that bird. It's that dang bird again. Oh, hold on, what's that? I accidentally tapped out. What's new?
Shiny Sluggy filling. Pretty shiny slug with shiny berries in his back. Shiny berries are super tasty. But shiny sluggies are scaredy slugs and run away if you touch them. Play smart if you want to get the berries. Berries those shiny. We're really hard to get these.
Okay, cute. Jungle Detox Stew. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to skip the story because we're in the interest of time today. But, this event does seem fun. I will say. I am vibing with it quite a lot. Hi, why is High Priest in this area, but Marcel eats a poisonous fruit? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Jungle Detox Stew. Hashtag got stuck at 53% how to restart the game. I hate when that happens. I hate when you're updating things and then it doesn't update. Flowers but remain still to digest. I don't like that. My food! Let's do this. Forgot they have flashbangs. Devours whatever it wants. Aw, man, children got eaten. Bro's cooked. Good night, Chilchuck. It was nice knowing you. I forget how you break these things. Do you just like... Okay, no, you can't break them. I'm just going crazy. It's okay, that's fine. All good. Oh? I haven't killed a single one of those guys? That's messed up. Yeah, needs special axe cutter resource. Yeah, it's just been a while. I don't remember. Man. Unfortunately, people aren't edible, I guess. So it's gonna be a little bit hard to get ingredients for our soup. Good thing we have bards. Laios, I choose you. Can we eat the bird? You know, actually, I haven't considered that, but I think birds are quite edible. I think you can eat most. I think you can eat all birds, right? Even like the poisonous birds out there. Man, do some research ones. Even poisonous birds, they only are poisonous because of the food that they eat, and it's like it's transferred to their feathers. So I think that meat is the meat itself. The bird is actually safe to eat. I think you could eat all birds. Is it morally correct though? That's the real question. What do you think about that one, KOB?
Like it, crawly fly trap. Fly trap had a bite me, so I ate it. No, not this. Jungle warrior, we meet again, friends from the jungle. Now we're gonna see who can eat the most. Not this. Jungle javelineer. Throw the hardest.
A baby blue guy. Super filling.
Hey, I met this guy in the pond somewhere. Oh, I remember he's a high priest.
Golden carrots. Why can't carrots be a delicacy? There's always... Why can't there be delicious food in the mines? Fear. I feel like fear is instilled. This is terrifying. Cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention to you guys about the really bad choir experience I had last week. Man, okay. So last week, as you guys might remember, I started streaming like an hour early, right? Basically, the reason for that was I was invited to do, like, I'm not religious by any means, but there's an acquaintance of mine who asked me to like participate in his choir for like Lent. I think it was like a Christian holiday, I think, and I kind of felt bad, so like I said sure. Man, the worst mistake of my life. I'm never doing anything for people ever again. Yeah, it was a church service is kind of cool. I also kind of like vibe with the idea of church, not church itself, but like the idea of church, if that makes sense. Lent, not to be confused with rent. Man, I hate rent. All my homies hate paying their what? Sorry, I didn't say anything. You can eat that way. I didn't know that. Yeah, so we had like well, first of all, it was kind of problematic because bro didn't text me anything. Like, I didn't know any of the information for the event. Like, unironically, I was never informed when the rehearsals were, right? But because I see this guy like kind of every so often, I had to like basically ask him every week or so, like, hey, are we having a rehearsal around this time? Hey, are we having a rehearsal around this time? Hey, are we having a rehearsal around this time? He couldn't text me because I don't have a, like, okay, additional qualm, not necessarily with this guy. I think it's really, really, really annoying that, heckin', apparently Apple can only communicate with Apple products or something like that. I don't know. But this guy couldn't text me at all because like Apple phone and iMessage or whatever, something in that vein, which is really stupid. So like I like, and then I'd be asking him like, hey, what's this thing? And then I didn't even get the like, there's like a Google Drive folder for all the sheet music that we needed. I didn't even have that. I had to have a friend send it to me because this guy kept forgetting or something like that. My god. So like the rehearsals already were extraordinarily scuffed, but it got worse because like every single rehearsal we had, we didn't even have the entire choir. Going from Android text to Apple. Yeah, right? Like, that's just, why would you do that? I think Apple inherently is just like a bad service, right? But anyway, not talking about that today. I just think I just found it personally really messed up that I had to go ask my other friends to like send me the information. And then even then, like this like we would never have a full rehearsal with everyone there because everyone was like time scheduling stuff just didn't match up, right? Which also sucked. So then like it was like literally even up to the day before, I didn't even know what the entire choir sounded like together, which is really bad for like a group thing like a choir. So that sucked. But what sucked more was I found out on the day of that we were gonna have like double the size of the choir that I thought we were gonna have. Cause turns out bro also asked his other buddies from church, I guess, to participate. And so I arrived at the church to do the performance, and turns out there's like 20 other guys there that I don't even know, and I don't even know if they know the music, right? So there's that, and so we had to figure out what the choir sounded like, and we didn't even have time to like, sound sounding board it, I guess, right, to like hear how it all works together. And also the church was really like small, and so we were like, I want to say like 30 people crammed into like this tiny little corner of the church to sing the choir procession. I couldn't even like hold up all my music together, right? Also, my friend asked this guy like, hey, what music do we need? I have all this. I have this stuff printed out, right? It's like, is this much okay? And then the guy who organized the whole thing was like, yeah, no, that's enough, right? Like literally the day of, my friend asked like this music's fine, right? I only need this much. I was like, yeah, that's all. That's perfect. You'll get the rest of the sheet music tomorrow. And then the next day, turns out there's more music that we didn't have, even though the guy okayed it. So we had to get music on the day of because he didn't communicate properly what music I needed. And then as a result, also we had to perform songs that we didn't even know. We never even practiced. Right? For this like big celebratory like religious thing. Like I don't care about, like, again, I don't care about the religion part of it. I just think it's like ridiculously unprofessional. I think it's really, listen, right? I understand having things change. I understand having things be like complicated and like it's hard to set things up, right? But like, come on, least you could do is communicate with the people who you're doing things with, right? It's talking to boss using from ARKNIGHTS. Oh man, I wish, honestly, like half the music we played, like we sang, was like not good. But yeah, so we also had to like perform a bunch of songs that I'd never even seen before, right? We were reading it on the spot, and so it sounded kind of terrible, right? There's this one thing where it's like 14 verses or something like that. And then like I thought we were seeing like 2 verses of it, and then in the middle of the performance he's like, actually we're actually doing the rest of the verses now too. Horrible experience. Horrible experience. Like genuinely, I don't know what's going on in that guy's mind. And so like the church procession ended up being like 2 hours long by itself, or 3 hours long. Sorry, 3 hours long by itself, and then like 2 hours where we were rehearsing ahead of time because he didn't give us all the information ahead of time, which sucked. And like, man, I don't know. Ugh. Out of serving all allied armors, redeploy them in positions. Anyway, that was my last week. My boy's sight reading. Talk to you, so there's no reason he can't text. No, I didn't. This guy isn't. He's only my acquaintance, right? Like, there's other people in the choir that he's closer with. And I think the only reason I'm there is because he needed someone to fit my vocal role, right? Because, man, not to brag or anything, but I'm probably the strongest alto I know. Not even an alto, but I'm probably the strongest alto I know, and that's probably the only reason he asked. We're just got acquaintance zoned. I don't know him at all, aside from like the one setting we share. I played violin with my choir friend for church during high school, and that was fun. Yeah, I generally like performances and like performing in general, and like organized things like this, alright? But this was like single-handedly the worst experience by far. And it was genuinely so bad, right? We skipped songs. We went in not the order that we thought it would be. The church service was really boring, right? Like, there were too many people. Like, okay. The other thing that really annoyed me was I bought donuts, right? I assumed, like, because I was in the area a little bit early, so I figured, like, hell yeah, like, you know, might as well, like, I'll buy some donuts for the choir, right? Because I figured we'd only have a few other people. Turns out there's like 30 people, and I only bought a dozen donuts because I only thought there'd be like 12 people. Which also sucked. So you had to kind of like pick and choose which people got donuts. Alright? And the other worst part is this fellow's birthday. So I couldn't even yell at him. Because like okay, the other members who I'd never seen before, I'll say like church choir people, and then there's like my choir people. The church choir people were all like very sweet and whatever, and even if they weren't the best singers, all that, and like I don't know, they seem to really like this fella. But I talked to one of the girls that was next to me. I was like, yeah, no, I can't believe we're getting new music. And she's like, oh, don't worry, he's just like that. This happens all the time. Don't worry, he's just like that. I'm just like, what? This is the consistent pattern? Genuinely. I didn't even have much, like, even at the end, they had, like, free food and all that because, like, you know, they wanted to have a surprise party. But the food was cold because we were at the church service for so long that their food was cold. I couldn't even enjoy that. It's not his first rodeo? Right! There's just so many things wrong with it. I don't... And then like the people from my choir wanted to go to like a bar afterwards, and I figured like, yeah, I might as well, like, I don't socialize enough, might as well go hang out a little bit. And my friend, like the person that I would say is like specifically my friend, also was going, so I was like, yeah, might as well then, sure. Oh, that's so crazy, by the way. This effect is crazy. And so like, yeah, I went to the after party at a bar, and that was also not the best. The bar was kind of expensive and the food was kind of mediocre, which I guess is like pretty par for the course though, so I guess I'm not that upset about that part, I guess. That's just how bars are, I think. You know, organize your own church event now. I just don't like churches anymore, I think. I'm just endeavoring to never do church again. Yup. That's the plan, at least. Really? There's nothing in the pots? I'm trolling. What am I doing? Church of the Deep. You're so right. You're right. You're right. 6-star stat cat from the 10 pull game. Oh shoot, that's awesome. Man, wouldn't it be nice if I had a sad cat for my troubles? If I sound bitter, it's because I am. It might sound like a terrible, like, if I sound like I'm having a bad time, don't worry, it's because I am. Or a virtuosa. Virtuosa. Oh, virtuosa. Oh, there goes Dorothy. Also, Sand Reckoner, who don't know who that guy is. I think he's kind of pretty. I don't know who he is either, but I think he's pretty. Anyway, that was my Friday last week. Yeah. 10 out of 10, never doing that again. You know what, actually, okay. Okay, what else is really messed up about it? Dude, after the thing, we had like I don't know, I want to say like 6 of us at this bar, just hanging out. He was like, yeah, you guys are my like core group now, right? You guys are my core group now. When I ask for things, like next time in the future, if I need a choir, I'll be sure to go to you guys first. Kind of vibe. I have another thing coming up. You guys want to come with? And I was like, no, not at all. But other people were saying like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, right? I still said no. But it was like the kind of situation where you feel bad saying no, right? Which I think is kind of frustrating. From the Egypt event, yeah. So, yeah, what a good time that was. What a wonderful time that was. Remember guys, if someone tells you that you're part of their core group now, you're one of their OGs, don't listen to them. They're trying to gaslight you into doing things that you don't want to do. Take it from me. Oh, that's messed up. Dorothy's dead. Oh no, I'm not sure what to do. Oh, that's messed up. Unfortunately, I'm too stupid to play this game.
Akasero!
You're part of my core VTuber group now, Latte. You know what? I appreciate it. From now on, we're like, yeah, and like if I don't remember what words I was gonna say, so I'm just gonna get up here. You know, quit while you're ahead and all that. Man, I haven't felt this impending sense of dread in a while. That's all I can say. Where are the donuts? I don't think I can get those donuts again. The donuts were in a pretty... Like, the church itself was already really far away. It was like a 2-hour commute to get there. And that's not to say, like, I'm against that. I don't mind taking a longer commute. It's just that it's like a little annoying. Are you on skill 1? Oh. Didn't realize this whole time. Be the inkies of the berries? Oh. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I would have known if I read the story, huh? Anyway. Phew. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to be home again. Who's the Nero's assistant? I betrayed Scotty in the past. All good. I'm sure she forgives you. I do really like this collab like interface. I think it's really cute. That's really cute. Seafood platter. Oh shoot. Fear. Let's take a look what else we've added to the list. Funny things to the berries for the KOV's log. I see. Sour sluggy, not filling. Way too sour, can't eat this one. Apparently some people drink the acid like a normal drink. Is that really or not? Oh, so I can't understand. Reminds me of acid seafood. I bet they were really hungry. Sometimes moved and got wooded everywhere. Chitty! A lot of shiny sluggies on it. Is it where it live? Bacon, really tame tusk beast. And then was tipsy, I think. Weird smell. Spinny spinny. You can't eat them. Oh, it gave me this juice though. Weird then makes me dizzy. I see. Doesn't see anything. Interesting news. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I see now. I don't understand at all. Of course. Yes. 100%. Yes. Anyway, I'm glad I have that out of my system now. I'm glad that's out there now. Phew, thank God. Thank God I'm no longer a slave, corporate slave to... I wasn't even paid for that trip, you know? That's the other thing I'm mad about. Man, I deserve to be paid for that. Had to pay for my own food, had to pay for my own transport. What'd I even do it all for? Return to Seaborn, you're so right. Seaborn would never betray me the way those people did. They're auto? Oh, now they see brand art, isn't it? I just looked at the stage and I realized I forgot to change KOV or pay back to skill 1, but all good. That's fine. This doesn't give me fear and misery at all. Do you think Seaborn are edible? Surely they would be, right?
Akasero!
Oh. That's not nice. What are you doing, little fella? Chest Slim. I forget what happens if we put it on the field. Just random things, right? Put it in the name? What's the name? You mean this thing? I'll put it in the pot. Ew! That's gross! Ew! People eat that? Ew! Yucky! My skill in bottom can kill like 80% of the mobs. Man, must be nice to have a horn, huh? Yummy, yum, yum, seaboard. I'm too fragile for this, unfortunately. My stomach, unfortunately, does not like that. 3 of them. I like how you just put it there and it just wiggles. That's kind of funny. Are they acting like she doesn't eat seafood? I don't like my seafood blue and red. I only like seafood that's cooked. I only like seafood that's normal. I only will eat fish and tentacles of things. And also shellfish. I don't like fleshy blobs. I wouldn't eat anything that's touched the seafloor. Red lobster, hello? I like lobster. That's why I said shellfish. Lobster is a shellfish. Red, white, and blue. Yeah, I don't like my snacks Americanized. Don't you know there's like a trade war going on with Canada and the USA right now? Yeah. Where the Canadians are all avoiding buying American products and all that. Yeah, don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Me personally, I haven't really bought anything recently, so... Hey, listen. As all that matters here is that well, I mean, I hope you value I hope you value the fact that, you know, the world is in a bad place right now. You know, I hope that's important. But aside from that, I don't really no. I don't have any other strong thoughts in my brain right now. Politics has been a very tough time lately, and I've talked about it extensively already, so let's take a little break from that. Yeah, I hate it here. Don't we all? Rough time to be alive. LinkedIn Part 2 at level 1 as well. I have a lot of 5-star operators at level 1, so don't worry. Gotta consume. Let's see. Who do I put? I like how we'll kill stuff like these slugs and then carrots will appear in the pot. I think that's very interesting. Long range sniping is fun. Long range sniping is so weird. Not in a bad way, it's just weird. Dorothy is pretty fun to use though, I will say. I haven't been using her very often, but she's fun. Feed Thorns the berry? Nah. He'll be fine, he doesn't need it. Hunberry? Hunberry? Five-year badge, popped up money logged in, feel old. Dude, that was me. I found out. Sorry, I'm gonna complain about the church service again. That was a very defining moment of my recent year. Oh, Final Fantasy mod that kills you, I see. Oh. Let's try that again, real quick. I'm gonna complain about my church service again, but turns out one of the people in the church service, this girl is in university, right? And I was asking her like, oh yeah, like by the way, like how old are you? What year were you born, right? There are people born in the year 06 now who are in university. There are 06ers now who are in university. I don't like that. Imagine being bored. Dude, this kid, guys, you have to understand. For them, COVID-19 was elementary school time. Like, that's half the reason that it was so shocking to me. That COVID-19 to them was elementary school. Like... Okay, not to be mean, but I can kind of tell. Like, with that person, I could kind of tell that it was during a very formative point in their life. Because... How do I say? It feels like they hadn't had the chance to fully develop emotionally and mentally. Despite them being almost in their 20s. They're almost 20 years old. Oh my god. My god, guys. My god. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, that changed my life the other day. Don't worry, I also want to die. All good. Dude. That's just not okay. I don't know what else to say. That's messed up. So yeah, that was my morning. I'm glad that my audience is in the mostly is in the how do you say, like early Gen Z, late millennial kind of era. Terrifying to think about. I do this. Yeah. Anyway, children age so fast nowadays. There are so many children. I don't even know where this. Oh, there's staircase comes out here. Ah, I see. That makes more sense. Where's the subway service footage alongside ARKNIGHTS? Man. Children age slower in the past. That's how it feels, right? Like, when we were young, it kind of feels like, oh yeah, you know, being a young person lasted so long. Like, the first 10 years of my life were like half of my entire life, right? And then now that you're like, I don't know, at least 20 years old, it's like, wow. My 20s have gone by so fast. Wow, you know? The last 10 years of my life feels like no time at all. Where's the time gone? Ever since I graduated high school, time has not been a thing anymore, has it, huh? That's kind of how it's been for me, at least. I want to summon a familiar. I'll do that. 11-second casting time. Another. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trolling. We gotta call their numbers. Too many kids around, dude. With how many kids there are now, do you ever think about how many there used to be? Because there are less kids now than there were before. That's messed up. What? Dude, I suck at this game. Let's try that one more time. I'm gonna stop throwing. It's just like the encroaching like feeling of age has really passed one with me, you know? You guys ever think about how like a lot of the OG VTubers have been around for almost a decade now? You guys ever think about that? Like a lot of the OG VTubers, like I don't know how old Kizuna is. I think she's like 10 years old now, you know? Like if her actress was like 20 when she started, she's 30 now. Do you ever think about that? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, how some of the guys of Hololive have been around that long, you know? How old they have to be, right? It's like without too much more time, you're gonna start having like. Okay, that's actually getting morbid. I was gonna say within a few years you're gonna get like funerals for the old VTubers, but that's a little too dark, I think. That's a little too much even for me. I don't want to be old, man. I'm already too old. At least VTubers don't expire like actual idols. Yeah, that's true. A slight silver lining, I guess. So that I see is around 27. Now or before? Well, I'm gonna sneeze. Because if she's 27 now, that means she was like barely an adult. She's barely a human when she started, no? That's crazy. Oh, that's kind of mean to say about minors. Pretty sure minors don't like being referred to as barely people. That's my bad. Started at 17? Oh damn, really? Okay. That is young. But not anymore, evidently. I mean, like, wow, god. How the time flies. I don't know, being around people is like, the more you think about it, like, okay, man. It's hard. Minors will be getting a corpse in the hot water nowadays, dude. You don't want to know about K-pop, dear god. I'll talk about this a little bit because it's been on my mind as well lately. K-pop has a terrible reputation for like hiring a lot of minors. Like they'll debut like fully successful idols with like millions of followers when they're like 14 years old. It's genuinely, ugh, it's really bad. I just can't imagine what it's like at all to be like so young, literally in school, and then having to deal with like, I don't know, fame and all that. Dude, am I bad? I just suck, don't I? Evidently. Adiki, that's not it. Yeah, that's... Especially because it exposes you to a lot of like the really nasty sides of the world, right? Yeah. That is a pretty tanky. Let me just take a read of what they Ah, that would do it. Well, good thing we have a character especially built for this specific situation. Virtuous and dissuasive. That's what I was gonna say. Good thing we have a character that's built specifically for this kind of situation. We could also just use KOB, I guess, but we'll bring I need you for trust though. Give me a moment while I'm thinking with my brain. Did you claim a Sensi? No, I haven't actually. Thanks for the reminder. I shall do that momentarily. Let's do that. We'll claim Senshi now as well. Since we can. Collect all. Thanks for the collect all button, ARKNIGHTS. That's a very cute achievement. Retirement home bus. Dude. I don't know. People keep getting younger and younger, and I keep getting older and older. It's not fair. I don't wanna be old. Unfortunately, that wish won't ever be granted, unfortunately. I think my canon age is like... What did I say before? I don't even remember. Man. Whatever. Whatever. It's not like I want to be immortal or anything. Being immortal wouldn't be great at all, yeah. Would be really nice to be immortal right now, though. Careful not to pop your ass, guy. Oh. Whatever. Whatever. Being immortal would be nice change of pace, though. I think lack of change of pace would be the correct word. He's only 29. You know what? Good for her. She's aged well. Congratulations to the queen. Depends on the method of immortality, right? I mean, yeah, like immortality with an off switch, I'd be down for. I can't imagine there's a person out there who would not want immortality with an off switch. That's kind of my understanding. Maybe I have a fundamental, like maybe I just don't understand parts about like being alive, right? But I'm pretty sure anyone would take immortality with an off switch. Let's do this. Instead of, I think instead of Dorothy there, we'll put, actually we'll put it over here. Like even on sunlight that stuck super hard. I mean, yeah. Especially since we're like literally wired to have sunlight, you know, every so often. Rock and roll. All this aren't even hag age. Yeah. You know, I think KOB is also destroying these little fellas. Which is nice. We'll love to see it. Unfortunately, KOB's dead now. So they're pretty old, yeah, but not like the physical, like the actual oldest VTubers. Comment KOBW. If only she stayed alive a little longer. Mari and Bolton are up there, yeah. It is nice to have like... Okay. I will say there, I have one hot take about VTubers. And it's that like... I think... we should have more opportunities for older... Like people who are older and want to do VTubing stuff. Because, especially as a woman, if you want to do entertainment and stuff, it tends to be really difficult because... there is like this perceived like age limit, I guess, right? It's like this like perception of like, oh yeah, as soon as you hit like 32, like you're no longer attractive, right? And I think for people who want to do entertainment, we should have more opportunities for people who are older, because I think there's a lot of people who are like working age who have like lost a lot of hope for how like I like for any kind of dream that's like related to this. And I think VTubing is a really good medium for people like that. Yeah. That's what I think. They're these high gauge according to the VTuber fans. I'm just saying, I think we should have older people participate in this medium more instead of having so many young people. I think there's a lot of young people who are getting into VTubers or being VTubers, right? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just think that older people should do it as well. That's all. One night watch was pretty open about gaming with her husband. Damn, having a husband in this economy must be nice. Actual gamma VTubers usually is the grandson getting them into VTubing. Oh, that's actually kind of sick. I haven't heard of it like that. I think that's pretty wholesome. I do think it's a good way. How do you say? Like, I think we don't love old women enough, right? And by old women, I mean like anyone above the age of like 30, right? But I feel like a lot of slightly like derailed, I guess. But I feel like a lot of older women have developed this perception that like as soon as they develop wrinkles or gray hairs, they're no longer beautiful anymore, or they're no longer lovable or interesting or fun. And I feel like a lot of older women have like this really self-deprecating feeling towards themselves, right? As a result, because it's so common to attribute women with beauty and youth that as soon as you don't have any of that anymore, you start feeling kind of worthless, right? I really hope that there's more ways to like, I guess, help people like that. Yeah, because with men you don't really have this experience as often. I mean, if you feel like you've been ugly your entire life, that's one thing. But there's like this whole thing is like, oh yeah, when men hit 40 years old or whatever, that's when they start being really hot or whatever, right? I've never thought that, but there's like this idea, I think, societally, stuff like that. Right? Women don't have that. Asian culture, any woman over 30 is considered leftovers. It's not Asian culture specifically, it's all over the world. It's a global phenomenon. Yeah, men are usually considered better when they're older. Ugh. Sorry, that's kind of gross. I think it's that kind of idea that leads like children open to exploitation a lot. So I think that's kind of bad. Ah! Math is enough. I want to eat everything. Is that KOV? Is that a bark sound in the OST? Sorry, I got distracted by talking. Women are usually considered better when they're older too? Not usually. There's a reason that men usually like to date younger and women like to date older. I see like to, but it's more like just like a societal, like this typical normal. That's a wolf. Paying attention to the KB stage? My bad. My bad, my bad. I think if you prefer older women, that is like one thing, sure. But I think when people say, oh yeah, I prefer older women, they usually mean women that are 5 years older than them, not people who are 20 years, right? I don't know where to put anyone because the stage is so funky. Refer to men who try to live it up in their 30s after a middle-age crisis one too many times. I don't know what you mean by live it up here in this context. But I just know it's a very common phenomenon for women to have like really struggle, I guess. With their like self-worth or self-image and like a lot of other things. Getting car started dating, listening to music, not fitting of their age. You can like maybe it's like can be referred to as a midlife crisis. I haven't heard about it though. Dude, there's so many little guys down there. I just think that's like perceived to be more okay. Operators in front of your blue box easy? Trying to kill me, huh? KOB on KOB action right there. And string or something. That'll help me, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good barking sound. I do appreciate that. Genuinely, I'm not really sure what the goal for the stage is, except survive. Maybe? Maybe survival is... Oh, maybe survival is required? I'm not sure though. Dang. What the heck? You tricked me, I'm so mad. Invulnerable. Laios, I choose you. I think. Let's do this. Okay. That seems correct. Sorry, I'm kind of... Give me a moment. Arsil, no! Yeah, I'm not even sure if the objective is to survive anymore. Whole event's backwards. It really is, yeah. Okay. I think we did it, but I'm not really sure what we did. Kill her dog form and give her who she wants. Okay, well, we did one of them. I'm just not sure why enemies are still spawning. I guess. Sorry, let me just take a read of the comments. 9% enemies aren't actually enemies? Okay. If you can't block the boss, you can't kill the hot fast enough and you will lose a base point? What? I mean, so much I didn't want to do that. Crazy. I can't believe they do that. That you'd have to choose between moral correctness, what's morally correct, and making and then making her sad. Well, I'm glad she ate the food that she wanted, but I'm not sure how you would kill her if you wanted to. Ow! Sorry. That's kind of cringe. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. You killed her, not fed her? Oh, I did. I killed. Oh. That was good. Was it? I don't know, because I feel like every time she hit low HP, then she would be like, oh, all done. Yay. I feel like every time she hit low, she became invulnerable again, right? So I'm not really sure what I was supposed to do if I really wanted to kill her, but whatever. Not important. That's not my problem anymore. Doesn't take the status for what she needs? I see. Interesting. Well, anyway, we bought Senshi. We purchased him for all that he's worth. Sorry. Let's do the skill. Begins cooking and stops stacking for 3 seconds. After cooking is complete, restores HP to... Okay, I'll let you within range. And 1 buff. And then begins cooking and stops stacking for 10 seconds. I'll recover healing defender then. All allies with a certain range. Okay, and restore 6 mana. Random buffs, woo. Random buffs scare me. Genuine fear. He's got a pretty lovely stash though. Facial hair. He takes care of that thing. It's easy to look at facial hair and say, oh yeah, I bet they don't take care of themselves in their personal hygiene. But you could tell that one was a labor of love. Bought a funny short, man. That sounds wrong. There's a lot of things you can say that sounds wrong, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Cool. Good day today. Good day today. I think that's all we have to do today. Probably end stream around now. So thank you guys for joining me today. I feel like that's something else I wanted to say, but I forget now. Forget that there was something that I wanted to say, but oh well. If you can't remember, it probably was. Oh, I probably should put my potentials up as well. You guys watched by Marcial once. No. You have to understand, with curls like those, you can't just wash it. You have to style it really carefully, you know? Just washing it will ruin the luster. You know, you have to understand that. Of course, people that don't understand curly beards do not understand. But trust me, I know. Man. Pot 4? Man. That's messed up. Sorry. We're just gonna real quick go through these. I forget where I was. Whatever, back to the start. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something earlier, but I've forgotten it now. So I guess if it wasn't important, I would have. It was important. I would have remembered it. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the ARKNIGHTS stuff real quick. Since that's getting in the progress. I wanted to release it earlier this month, but some shenanigans have popped up. Unfortunately, and I have to wait for a few other things before I'm able to deliver on that. But God, it's almost done. It's almost done. I swear, I promise. I'm just, yeah. I am pretty much sitting on the finished product now. There's just a couple of logistics things I need to get done. Oh, there's no more. Okay, cool. Are you sure there's no more? Game. Okay, anyway. You have a curly beard? I don't have a curly beard. Funny enough. I know it might look like I have a curly beard, but I promise I don't. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Talked about a lot of things. My throat kind of hurts now. But it's okay. I'll be busy this weekend, so I can't make anything, and I probably won't. But I'll be live tweeting a little bit, probably about ARKNIGHTS, assuming that I have time. Otherwise, I don't really know what I'll be doing, so. I hope you guys had a good day today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And I hope to see you guys next week when we're doing Zenless, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.